Where we at? Hit that Jasher. In the book of Jasher also, where you at 16. And it's going to give a little bit more detail in the book of Jasher that's mentioned in Joshua 10:13 and 1 Samuel 1:18. It tells us to study out of the book of Jasher. Two witnesses. Let's get it.
Book of Jasher, chapter 16. Everybody got a book of Jasher? No?
I'm sorry, where?
Book of Jasher, chapter 16, verse 24. We're going to start at 24.
Jasher is mentioned in Joshua
10:13.
10:13 and 2 Samuel 1:18. Yeah, you got you got that's a sister that was a queen of England right there.
I'm sorry, what's the chapter?
Chapter 16.
Verse
The book of
24.
Jasher. And y'all, whoever don't have this book, just listen along. We just use that as a third witness. But understand this, we may go to the Apocrypha, or we may use some of the lost books mentioned as two witnesses saying it's okay to use it, but we also can prove two witnesses out of the Bible, just for anybody to say, I don't use outside the Bible. We can definitely get 2 to 10 to 15 witnesses out of the Bible. That's just adds and compounds it and gives more breakdown of the details that happen because the Bible is a sum. It mixes all these books together according to the laws, statutes, and judgments. These other books can't break law. So if you got a book outside the Bible and it breaks the law of God, any of those 613 commandments, you got to toss it out. You can't use it. Let's get it. Where you at? Read that.
24, verse 24, chapter 16, verse 24.
Okay.
And when she saw that she bare no children, she took her handmaid Hagar, whom Pharaoh had given her.
Who gave it to him?
Pharaoh,
Right?
had given her.
So if you ever wonder where Hagar come from, this is where she came from. Go ahead.
And she gave her to Abram, her husband, for a wife.
For what?
For a wife.
So this ain't no sneaking around and don't nobody know. Everybody know what the deal is. This is public knowledge.
Ain't no women doing it.
And not only this, but with a wife comes a responsibility, a duty to take care of her. We're going to hit a couple of laws that for every maid, you got to have enough milk for all thy maids. This one get a pinto. Can't get this one a roll. Everybody get a pinto.
I get a pinto.
This one get her hair done. All of them get their hair done.
Money gonna be tight, right?
But not only that, but it's on the spiritual level too. You teach this one the law, statute, and judgment of God. This one has to know the law, statute, and judgment of God. Everybody has to get everything equally in that first. Because that closes the door for somebody that just got paper and just want a bunch of wives. I'm going to take care of all of them. But if this one don't know the law of God and these do too, then you have not shared the spiritual part of this covenant first. You still in the back of your mind, you can't shake player status.
It's like the
If you want best dress in high school, you want to take it to another level.
It's like the most high up the bar. For the men that want to get down like that, he up the bar on us.
Right.
You know, you want to have 2, 3, 4, 5 women, you got to be able to cover this all the way across the board.
All the way across the board. Ain't no half done. We had a boy talking about he got 2 wives. They live in that big mama house. Who the ruler of the house?
Right, big mama.
Huh? Because she get mad at either one of them. Who got
All y'all got it.
Everybody got it.
All y'all got it. Your name ain't on the list.
Right. Let's get it, y'all. Let's move on. Read some more of that.
Verse 25. For Hagar learned all the ways of Sarai.
What she learned?
She learned all the ways of Sarai.
Okay.
As Sarai taught her.
Y'all see what Sarai is doing for her? She's teaching her the ways of God. So she's teaching her the ways of God. That's what has to happen. Not just you just think that this is, oh, they think I'm a pretty boy or something.
Right.
Let's keep going.
She was not in any way deficient in following her good ways.
Y'all see that? No way deficient. That's why it's mentioned again in Titus, I believe, where it says, as Sarah was. Be after that order. 1 Peter 3, like how Sarah was.
calling Abraham the Lord.
Right, and understanding that. So read just a little bit more of that.
And Sarai said to Abram, verse 26, Behold, here is my handmaid Hagar. Go to her that she may bring forth upon my knees, that I may also obtain children through her.
You see what she said? Read that again. That last verse. That she may do what?
I may also obtain children through her.
So this was the whole purpose. This wasn't because Abraham was whining to his woman. No, she said, look, for these things to go, the laws of Israel, you got to have a son to pass on. Abraham had a guy that was living with him, an adopted son, Eleazar. That was like his own son. They thought the birthright was going to pass to him. But the angel had told Abraham, no, it's coming through your loins. He's like, what? Not only that, but
I can't even.
right. You know, I'm a couple birthdays from the pen. What's going on here? Right. No, right. Let's keep going. Right. So, y'all, we want to hit just a couple laws on this, just so y'all get the understanding of what happened. And we seeing the only place this takes place in the Bible, there was reasoning behind it. There was an exact reason behind it. You won't see no forms of fornication or plagiarism involved with polygamy. Now, America says no, not in America. So ain't no need us thinking about it. Ain't no need us teaching about it. Ain't no need us even getting your mindset trying to even point it that way. Because America say you will be called a bigamist and we'll lock you up.
Lock you right up.
So ain't no need for us to even talk about in those light, yeah, man, it's okay, don't listen to her. No, we ain't gonna put you in a position to face time at the Great Bar Hotel.
Y'all scoot on in.
Y'all tighten it up, y'all, just a bit. Y'all got any book, please put your book bags up under your seat, like we do in on an airplane or whatever. Make sure that anything happens, gotta get out of here, ain't nobody tripping over nothing. Let's get it.
Where we at 27?
Now I want to go back. Now I want to hit a little law concerning. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 21. Right. So we're gonna let the Bible say it verses, and we're gonna hit the titles about the deacon. When they try to use that to say, well, a deacon must be of one wife, you have to understand what a deacon's position is. There's certain titles that don't allow for a man to have more than one wife, because if he's got the business of God at hand, he can't do God's business and he's got to worry about 10, 20 women. That's what caused Solomon a problem. Kings wasn't supposed to multiply. Why? Because if he's running the nation, how we got us another Bill Clinton situation here. Right? That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Give us about 15.
Deuteronomy 21, verse 15.
Right. 10 verses. Right. No doubt. So y'all, we hitting Deuteronomy chapter 21. We're gonna start about verse 15.